lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Irving for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama with it. Outside Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Launches it. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Beyond the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. Barnes with a screen on Irving. Back to Vassell. Up top Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox finds Wembanyama. Over Gafford. Off target with a jump hook.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good, absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gafford with a screen on Fox. Irving, pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Castle for 3. Second chance effort. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 6.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Fox, here we go. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Now here's Davis. Three-pointer, no good. The ball's knocked loose. Thompson with a steal for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vassell outside. Fox against Washington. And he lobs it up top. Thompson with a steal. Washington passes to Thompson from behind the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Fox. Washington grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Barnes.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Yes, at And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Wembanyama, screen on Dinwiddie. Fox finds Wembanyama. And Davis with the block. To the inside. Another shot. Wembanyama, no good. The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Thompson. 5 points in the game. From downtown, San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie at small forward. Now here's Paul. Pass to Sohan. To the left side wing. Paul passes to Sohan. Second chance shot. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Lively. The Mavericks lead by 5. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Marshall. On the wing, Irving. Pulls up. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Christie. After the basket by San Antonio. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
That one goes. Count it.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Christie. No made baskets yet. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Champagnie. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Irving. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Again, the miss by Dallas. On offense, here are the Spurs. Right now on a 9-0 run. The kick out to Johnson. And there's the screen. Back to Paul. Pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Williams finds Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson, Feels like every shot he takes is going in.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Fox. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside, Williams. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Barnes. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. 56 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Gafford. Here we go, one-on-one. Davis with a screen on Fox. Thompson passes to Williams. On the wing, Davis. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Gafford. Count that one. Gafford's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Poke loose. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Outside Davis. Thompson outside. The baseline J. He's off on that one. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And the strength of Barnes right there helps him in a big way. I mean, even when he gets hit, he powers his way through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Castle. No points so far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Washington. No good. That would have tied it. Pass to Castle. The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Thompson, a screen on Fox. Irving, the pass to Davis. Up top, Thompson. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Spurs lead by 6. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Here's Castle. Gafford with the block. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 11.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Hits a three-pointer.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Irving. There's Davis with the three. Rebounded by Castle.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Thompson goes in. The three from Washington. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The three from Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He's got 14.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now here's Barnes. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
The three from Washington. San Antonio with a rebound. Fox has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out left to the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. The sell against Washington. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Fox outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
I tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in for Vassell.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Thompson left side. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Fox. Irving, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Castle. No points yet. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Irving. Basket's good. Irving's got 13 now.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Sohan outside. And he's going for the lob. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's San Antonio. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie at the small forward position. Here's Christie. Irving up top. He shoots. Rebounded by Champagnie.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Sohan. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Irving against Paul. And here's Edwards outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Here's Champagny. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. And that's good. Chris Paul for 3. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
And stolen by Paul. Pass to Champagny. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 6. Christie passes to Lively. Here's Christie. Now Irving. And he makes it on the layup.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Paul. And here are the Mavericks now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Washington passes to Irving. Davis a screen. And here's Gafford. The 3 from Washington. Drains the triple.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Irving against Fox. We've got a minute 48 left in the 4th. Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Up top, Davis. He's guarded by Barnes. Fires from the corner. Irving, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Here's Irving. Gafford with the ball. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Irving against Paul. Now here's Wembanyama. Barnes with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Washington.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet. Watch out, Anthony Davis has caught fire.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. To the wing, right side. Back to Barnes. Pass to Paul. Outside Wembanyama. For the win! Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Let's go. And here's Barnes. And Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Irving looking around. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Fox. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford passes to Davis. Offline with a 3. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Here's Irving. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Devin Vassell.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Lively, he's checked in for Gafford.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Fox against Irving. Thompson, a screen on Fox. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Pass to Fox. There's the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 5 attempts to go as we play here in this OT period. Washington inside. Wembanyama on it. There's Davis with the 3. Oh, nails the triple!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Castle. Count it!
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this one sealed.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
And buries it from deep.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Oh, it falls!
to see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass. Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
A three off the inbound. It's off. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. Clock at 4. For the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson for the triple. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. And here's Leonard from 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving can't hit.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The 3 connects from three-point range.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Now here's Irving. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Leonard. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Harden kicks to Zubac. Back to Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Gafford finds Washington. Offensive rebound. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can never let Clay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
And here's Leonard from 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Dunn.
Clippers substitution. Number 55.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gafford. Stolen by Harden. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas leading by 3. Gafford kicks to Irving. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Back to Leonard. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Launches it. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Irving looking over the floor. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Powell, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thompson against Leonard. Thompson passes to Irving. Outside for Davis. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game. Foul for 3. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Irving against Harden. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. From the arc. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Dallas. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Christie. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Bogdanovich passes to Eubanks. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Coffey can't get it to go.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Dinwiddie wide open. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 6. Eubanks finds Bogdanovich. Here's Christie. Covered by Irving. Such a wide open look. Coffey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Christie against Irving. Pass to Marshall. Dinwiddie for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Dinwiddie's got the lead back up to 6 now for Dallas. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. They get it again. Here's Christie. Batum, the screen. From outside the arc, carries the long-range jumper.
I kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Marshall. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Marshall's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out of the transition. That's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
Here's Christie. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks leading by 6. Taken away. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Batum.
2 minutes.
Pass to Christie. Bogdanovich with a screen on Irving. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
Dinwiddie outside. Irving against Christie. Pass to Irving. With the drive. Marshall inside the three-point line. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Christie. They set the screen. No good with the triple. Here's the break. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Los Angeles on D, trailing by 4. Williams gets to Washington. Thompson outside. Pocket 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Clinic there on the use of the pump fake from Klay Thompson. Good job of drawing the contact on that play.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Thompson for 3. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Thompson. And here is Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. This one for 3. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Davis looking for an opening. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 3. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards. And it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin. And I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Leonard sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Mavericks leading by 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Mavs. Screen by Leonard. Down against Thompson. Back to Leonard. Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Leonard. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Pass to Harden. Gafford with the steal. Outside, Davis. Thompson outside. Floats it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Got that one up quick. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And on the way from Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Irving with it. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Irving against Harden. Shoots the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The 3 from Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Coffey. He's covered by Irving. Harden the pass to Coffey. Kicks it out to Leonard. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if you want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. The Clippers also changing it up. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Clippers trail by 9. Jones with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Dallas making his first shot. Christie's checked in.
Coming on the floor for your Mavericks. Numero 00. Max Christie.
For Dallas, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Marshall. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bogdanovich.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
Out left of the wing, here's Christie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Coffey passes to Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Coffey. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Christie. They get it back. Nice move. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Solid finish to the quarter, making sure that one went in.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Clippers trail by 8. They've got Edwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Leonard against Edwards. Here's Jones, just 4 to shoot. Here's Coffey, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Coffey's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Clippers. And it's Williams with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving against Simmons. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Spurs checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer from the corner. Leonard.
And Leonard knows that corner three is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. No coverage that time.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here's Leonard from three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Dallas leading by 6. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Poked away. Irving with the steal. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Mavericks?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Thompson dishes to Irving. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Bogdanovic. From downtown, Los Angeles with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's P.J. Washington in for Williams. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Fouls checked in. Outside Leonard. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Leonard. To halt the run. Leonard with the screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Over in the corner, Washington. Thompson for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Washington against Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from James Harden. Pass to Gafford. There's the drive. Back to Washington. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Launches a 3. Out to Thompson. Over Harden. It's deflected. Thompson finds Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 11. Taken with it to the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. A 3 from Leonard. No good that time.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Mavericks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, and really put the hammer down.
And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. So So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Now Barnes. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Three-pointer, Harden on target from range.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Vassell. Fires the 3. Castle misses. Fox against Zubats. Zubats screen. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Castle. Fox against Harden. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. It goes on Chris Dunn. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Zubats finds Powell. On the wing, Harden. Leonard looking around. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fox goes in, and Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. Barnes a screen. It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Oh, the claw strikes again. Kawhi using that big hand of his to get on the shot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. San Antonio with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Harden. Out to Leonard. Back to Harden. Vassell against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Vassell. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the paint. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Harden. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Fox. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Fox has got his second basket.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
Pass to Zubats. Now Leonard. Fades and shoots. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Castle. Now covers. Vassell outside. Now here's Fox. Off offensive rebound.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw no good. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Bogdanovich checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Bogdanovich. Harden with a screen on Johnson. Bogdanovich against Johnson. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for three.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 15, Drew Eubanks.
52 seconds left in the first. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And there's a pick. Pass to Powell. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul into the lane. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Batum's checked in for the Clippers. That one misses.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Johnson with a bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Powell finds Bogdanovich. And he misses his first shot.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Harden from outside. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Bogdanovich, Nicholas Batum out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Christie in at the 1 spot. Pure from 3-point range. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Over Fox. And the Clippers miss again. San Antonio leading by 6. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Paul. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, well, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Champagny to the left wing. Sohan, left side. From deep. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Clippers trail by 9. Dunn outside. Bogdanovich from long range. Sohan with a rebound. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Kicks it out to Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Knocks it down from distance.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
Here's Jones. Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Leonard. 3-pointer. Whoa! Way out there from Leonard.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Chris Paul in for Fox. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Brown's checked in. Outside Paul. Back to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Clippers trail by 10. Jones drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Leonard outside. Pass to Dunn. Out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Here's Castle, defended by Bogdanovich. So for the Clippers, Zubats comes in for Brown, and it's Coffey in for Jones. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Vassell, 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubats. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Leonard for 3. Leonard beyond the line.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Castle, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
From the arc. Shot by Leonard, no good. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama with it. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Ball stolen. He gets it up. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
San Antonio leading by 4. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled, Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
4 on the clock. Shoot from the baseline. And it's Fox missing. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and he nails the 3rd. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Harden against Fox. Right side, Wembanyama, 16 feet out. And James Harden pulls it down.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
For the lead. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 9.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones, he's checked in for Leonard, and it's Powell in for Dunn.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Harden misses. Well, the Spurs shooting the rock well at 46%. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And it's Powell off the drive. Outside Bogdanovich. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Clippers in the lead. Zubac finds Powell. Jones with the ball. Bogdanovich with a screen on Barnes. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. To the middle. Outside for Harden. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bogdanovich passes to Harden. Bogdanovich with a screen on Fox. Outside Jones. 5 to shoot. Back to Harden. Bogdanovich on the wing. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
It's Barnes on the wing, defended by Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Coffey's checked in. Pass to Castle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Now Sohan. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
With no time to spare, Fox making it look easy operating under pressure.
There's a screen. Powell with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Coffey, the pass to Harden. Back to Coffey. Zubac against Wembanyama. Here's Coffey. Still no points. On the wing, Jones fires the 3. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Zubac. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Such a wide open look. Coffey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Harden. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard out there with Amir Coffey. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the 5.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Pass to Coffey. Batum sets a screen. Simmons against Paul. Here's Batum from downtown. Rebounded by Johnson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. Here's Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
They set the screen. Pass to Batum with the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Ooh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
Batum gets the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Paul finds Fox. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
The three ball sinks it from distance. And now a three-point Clipper lead.
Well, Batum can do a little of everything out there, including making quality passes to wide-open guys.
Johnson on the wing. This one for three. They get it back. Out to Fox. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fox with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Paul for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Coffey. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Here's Johnson. 2 points. That one goes.
Johnson is ready to go when you need him. Tremendous composure there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Coffey. Jacks up with 3. Drops in the 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D? Spurs
trail by 3. outside Paul. Into the lane. Brown with the steal. Fox against Bogdanovich. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Simmons. Here's Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Batum is on the floor in these spots for these reasons. Isn't bashful at all, taking the big one.
The kick out to Paul. 1:02 left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castles subbed in for Chris Paul. Leonard outside. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 5. Fox against Bogdanovich. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Bogdanovich. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Back to Harden.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard outside. Hits the trifecta. And the Clippers lead by 7. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps
this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. P.J. Washington is out there with Davis. Then there's Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Castle. And the 3 off target. Vassell against Washington. Misses the 3. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Fox with it. Drives to the hoop. And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Thompson outside. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time. Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
And here is Barnes after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving kicks to Thompson. Off target from 3-point range. Barnes down low. Davis is up. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fox. And the rejection by Gafford. Goes back up. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson dishes to Irving. From deep Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Washington's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Fox finds Barnes. Back to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Now here's Davis. Takes the 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Wembanyama against Irving. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Here's Sohan, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Marshall passes to Christie. For three, sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wembanyama, left side. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson finds Wembanyama. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Christie. And here is Marshall. Pass to Christie. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wembanyama has got 12.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Christie, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Victor. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Christie, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 4. And it's Fox with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Spurs. Christie can't make it. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Here now is Dinwiddie. Guarded by Fox. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Edwards comes in for Christie. It's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. In the corner, Irving with it. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Irving's got 6 points. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those are things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Sohan, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. Dallas also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall, and it's P.J. Washington in for Williams. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Fox, and he banks in the lane. Fox has got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Fox, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Fox kicks to Barnes.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Pass to Castle. Back to Barnes. Lock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson outside. In the corner, Irving with it. The three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside for Wembanyama. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Chris Paul's checked in for Fox. Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A cell against Washington. Here's Wembanyama. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Williams finds Gafford. Outside, Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Paul against Williams. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Thompson from long range. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And that one, good. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Thompson.
Well, with the height advantage that he has, he knew he could put it up over the top of the defender.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now, here's Fox after the miss from Klay Thompson. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Thompson outside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And here is Fox, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Irving against Fox. A rebound by Washington. The Mavericks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Irving kicks to Davis. Davis with a screen on Fox. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Barnes screen on Irving. Going inside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. They get it back. Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. He was all alone on that one.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Out to Thompson. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Washington. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Back to Washington. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fox with it. He's picked up by Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
San Antonio leading by 4 to the middle. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his first points in this one.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Thompson outside. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Back to Davis. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Over to the wing with the shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Here's Marshall. The kick out to Irving. Looking to end the run. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the dunk by Sohan.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 11 points.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
3-pointer, Fox. They get a hand on it. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. Shakes him. Here's Gafford. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the paint. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Fox goes in. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Connects from 3-point range. Wembanyama has got 7 now in this quarter. Outside, Davis. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 14.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Al Paul. No scoring in this one. Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the power forward position.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
The kick out to Irving. In the corner, Lively with it. Dinwiddie for 3. And finished off by Lively.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. A shot by Paul, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Marshall with it. He's picked up by Paul. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Champagny and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Paul's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Christie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Fox. That's a miss. His 5th 8-made field goal. Mavericks trail by 7. Thompson outside to the left side wing. Fires for 3. Christie can't make it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Ball against Christie. 4 on the shot clock. Fox inside the 1. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Thompson. They set the pick. Pass to Christie. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
On the wing, Johnson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Chris Paul. Wembanyama. A screen on Christie. Fox finds Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Christie against Fox. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Christie the pass to Thompson. Here's Christie. There's the triple. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. Davis is checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now, here's Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Irving passes to Lively. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's the first, and that can put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. A shot's good from Irving.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do. And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Davis for 3. Rebounded by Castle. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Christie, second personal foul.
First one falls for. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Thompson for 3. Rebound San Antonio. A 3 from Wembanyama. Off on that one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the...
tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Washington in at the 3. Harden, good.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now here's Thompson. Washington finds Irving. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Leonard. Pulls it. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Back to Irving. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Harden with a bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Pass to Gafford. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Dunn. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Well, because everybody's playing Chris Dunn to be a driver, he can get that jumper anytime he wants.
Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
And Allie, thanks. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with a swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. The 3 from Washington. They grab their own miss. For 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Leonard for 3. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
That gives them the lead.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Pass to Davis. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harden with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Harden can't hit. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Harden finds Leonard. Fires for 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here are the Clippers. They picked up 11 straight. Stolen by Gafford. Fires from deep. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Gafford. Irving's got 8 points.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Washington against Jones. Inside. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Harden from outside. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Nice job by James Harden to leak out and get an easy opportunity in transition.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's Davis with the 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Jones, the pass to Harden. He takes it in. Now here's Zubac. Leonard outside. Powell outside. Leonard with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Leonard. Over Gafford. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Derek Lively is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the small forward.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Simmons against Irving. Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Let's go with a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine. But that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Simmons, the pass to Coffey. Now Bogdanovich. Can they get it? Christie with a rebound. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Here's Coffey. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Dallas leading by 9. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Bogdanovich, that's good.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
On the wing, Irving. Simmons defending.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Clippers trail by 12. Jones feels it out. Bogdanovich on the wing. A minute 37 left to play in the first half. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Marshall with the bucket.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. So for Dallas.
Substitution on the court.
1:11 left in the first half. Washington against Powell. 5 on the clock. Washington passes to Thompson. Off target with the 3. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Down by 15. Leonard finds Zubats. All sorts of time. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
But Kawhi understands now he commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Gafford. Now Thompson. Gafford to screen. Thompson passes to Washington. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side Harden. Here's Christie. Lets the 3 fly. Washington grabs the miss. Now here's Davis. He's guarded closely. Washington outside. Back to Thompson. 3-pointer. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Powell passes to Harden. And here's Zubats. Zubats with a screen on Davis. Leonard beyond the line.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Irving for 3. Over to the wing. Back to Washington. From deep. Again, the miss by Dallas. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard on the wing. 3-pointer. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Harden against Davis. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Thompson outside. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Clippers. Gafford with the block. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role? Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Christie comes in for Dunn. Irving against Harden. Back to Thompson. Oh, deflected. Powell with a steal. Finished off the break. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see how dangerous Norman Powell can be. Explosive ability to get out and transition off the steal.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Christie's got 5 points.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
Irving attacking. Pass to Marshall. Irving against Jones. Launches a 3. Dallas no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Christie passes it to Harden. It's stolen by Irving. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Davis. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Clippers. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dinwiddie, no good. Clippers trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Christie. Back to Eubanks. Here's Christie. Left side, Harden. 4-3. Up to Powell. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. Here's Christie. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
There's a screen by Marshall. Christie's shot is off. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Out to Leonard. Pass to Christie. Bogdanovich with it. They get it back. 3-pointer, Harden. No good.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Here's Christie. Leonard defending. Dinwiddie passes to Christie. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Screen by Leonard. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Here's Christie. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Yes, sir! Kawhi right back.
I love when Kawhi Leonard evens things up. You make a 3, I'm coming right back at you.
Lively finds Irving. Right wing. Here's Christie. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 5. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Bogdanovich. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Christie. Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Dinwiddie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The kick out to Williams. Leonard against Edwards. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 7.
Outside Edwards. Here's Christie. And the three off target.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Leonard for three. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving, the pass to Williams. Here's Christie. Pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three. Again, the miss by Dallas. Clippers trail by 5. Harden, the pass to Eubanks.
2 minutes.
Powell with it. Williams defending. Outside Bogdanovich. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 17 foul.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Irving with it. Harden picks him up. Pass to Christie. Lively with a screen on Leonard. Just 5 on the clock.
Guys, you know you can count on Kawhi every single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
Irving for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The kick out to Edwards. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
For the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Eubanks. And it's done in for Bogdanovich. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Williams. Here's Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's stolen by Leonard. Outside Harden. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. The 3. And it's good. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
What a...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
potential blow. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Out in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. Vassell outside. Down low. Wembanyama, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Vassell, a screen on Zubac. Here's Wembanyama for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Powell pulls it in. Leonard against Wembanyama. Here's Christie. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Christie's got 5.
There's an open man. You can make sure that James Harden will find it.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
Here's Harden following the bucket by the Spurs. Offensive rebound. Zubac kicks it out to Harden. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3-ball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Barnes against Leonard. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Harden, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
So, for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Zubac, and Amir Coffey is subbed in for Norman Powell. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox, I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
And here is Vassell. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Castle. And it's Paul in for Fox. Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Second chance effort. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 5.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Vassell wide open. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. He has 5.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Christie the pass to Harden. Here's Coffey, covered by Johnson. Takes it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. There's a good screen. A 3-ball. Wembanyama with the rebound. From deep, Johnson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the drive. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. De'Aaron Fox out there with Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
And that's going to be a travel.
Ball to the Spurs.
Spurs leading by 7. Fox feeling it out a bit. And there's the drive. Here's Champagnie. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires the 3. Pass to Coffey. Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3-ball.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Jones. Paul outside, and stolen by Dunn. And here we go for 3. And Coffey gets it to go.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Paul passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And the Spurs with possession after the Clippers pick up 2. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Coffey. And here we go again. The Clippers on the break. And Jones slams it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Dunn up top, defended by Paul. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Batum. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Chris Dunn. Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul.
Blocking foul.
A shot by Harden, wide open.
First personal foul. Second.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Johnson.
Devin Vassell.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barnes screen on Jones. Barnes outside. Pass to Castle.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Paul with the ball. Jones covering. Wembanyama again. Oh, a slam from Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Wembanyama against Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama, right side. Paul, no one around him. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Chris Paul knowing to go straight up with that shot. Such a smart play from him.
A three from Leonard. The three goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
For San Antonio, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Derek Jones. Christie comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovic in for Norman Powell. Back to Zubac. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bogdanovic inside, defended by Paul. Christie can't make it. Here's Castle. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs out in. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Christie in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Powell, no one around him. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Vassell from 17 feet out. And there it is for him. Vassell's got 7.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Christie can't make it. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Castle. Hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Leonard dishes to Harden. Launches a 3, and Leonard gets it to go.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
And Zubats has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Here he goes. Here's Vassell. No good from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Offensive rebound, and Zubats picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. The kick out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter. Harden against Fox. Here's Christie. He's got 8. Pass to Powell. Here's Christie. Powell with a screen on Barnes. And they call an illegal screen.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for James Harden.
2 minutes
And it's Bogdanovich in for Powell. Wembanyama off the bounce. Launches it. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Coffey passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. Guarded by Fox. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Derek Jones. Then for the Spurs, Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Paul in for Fox. Batum, a screen on Wembanyama from past the arc. Eubanks, no good. The dive for the ball. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Castle. Driving the lane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You like how Castle plays at his pace, accelerating when he wants to.
Here's Coffey. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Christie, defended by Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. For the 3, bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Wembanyama, right side. Here's Christie. And it's
There will be 2 minutes to review the last play.
the quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And
that concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Clippers lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. We've got Paul. Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Powell. Christie subbed in for Simmons. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
Leonard, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Leonard from deep. There's Kawhi firing right back at him.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Fox, no good. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Leonard, that's for 2. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Leonard against Fox. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
So shifty. Fox gets in there anytime he wants to.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Screen by Leonard. A 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Wembanyama high post. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Leonard with no one around. No good on the triple. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Barnes. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. Christie kicks to Leonard. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Barnes outside. Spurs working the ball around now. And here is Fox. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
Here's Coffey. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jones. And it's James Harden in for Christie. Vassell left side. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Leonard. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shoots the three. Nails the tray.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Fox with it. Leonard picks him up. And here's Barnes for three. It's not going to go for him. On the wing, Harden. From outside, off the mark. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Jacks up a three. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
We are the Spurs.
Puts it up off the inbound. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Barnes. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Bogdanovich out there with Harden. And it's Coffey in at the three. Fox passes to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And here's Leonard from three. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Leonard's got 26.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Fox, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Leonard finds Zubac, and here's Harden. Outside Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
That trip was going nowhere. Credit Leonard staying calm in the face of the shot clock.
Here's Fox. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Fox goes in. The rebound by Harden. LA's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. And stolen by Vassell. Barnes with it. Pass to Wembanyama. It counts.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Harden against Barnes. Takes it out to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Hands it from downtown.
Showing no hesitation in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Vassell outside. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Inside and stolen by Leonard. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Leonard. Fade away. Not enough on that one as it misses. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down one. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot.
All right, DA, thanks again.